From Monday to Tuesday, you don't have any fun. From Wednesday to Thursday, just gonna out for a run. Friday and Saturday, you're always getting drunk. And Sunday, you stay at home and never go to church.
Hi, My Night Outers. This is DJ Psycho Eddie. Welcome to My Night Out Radio on Rhode Island Free Radio. In studio with me tonight is Justin Sane from Black Sheep Productions. Away on a very important stuff going on right now. Also, Davey Moore was supposed to be in here, but I think his friend Jameson grabbed his ankle and has been beating him up relentlessly.
I hear rumors that he has, in fact, just crapped his pants. Breaking news here on My Night Out Radio.
This is confirmed.
Well, anyways, coming in, that was Along Came the Flood, The Mirror. Well, guys, we're flying solo. We're going to change it up a little bit here. Justin, what has been going on the last couple of days, last week or so? What events have you been to? Have you gone out to eat? I'm going to just keep asking questions until you start talking.
Cool, man. I went to Mardi Gras last night.
Yep.
After drinking for 10 hours during the day at a cookout, so by the time I got to Mardi Gras, I was shit show. But it was a good time indeed.
Tuned up already. That's the way to fly.
Yep, and then I had about fucking... Sorry, I just swore after I just said...
By the way, guys, I have a rubber hose, and every time he drops the F-bomb, he is going to get
that
beat
will be
severely.
the first and only time I can get away with that. I have a bad habit with the F-bomb. I will...
Well, we have the mute button going. Unfortunately, Tony's reflexes are a little not what they used to be.
Let's just say that I spent last weekend at the Rhode Island Cannabis Convention, so my reflexes are a wee bit slow tonight.
Okay, so we got a little messed up.
Yeah, I know. I was coherent when I got there, but however, after another 6 or 7 beers and 2 shots, I was absolutely annihilated by like 11 o'clock.
So how were the bands? Or do you?
They were
remember?
awesome. I remember all of them.
Oh yeah. All right.
I saw Whiskey Fire when I got there, and they are phenomenal as always.
Yeah, Sam has a hell of a voice on her.
She's great. Yeah, she's awesome.
The rest of the band is really good too. I don't want to single anyone out in any band, but
yeah, they're all really cool guys too. I've worked with them a few times. They're a really great band. They also had Apollo's Resurrection there from Lynn, Mass, and I worked with them for about 2 years now, and they're a great band. Also had Shred of Salvation, and we had Fortune Favors the Brave close out the night, so it was a good show.
Sounds like an awesome show. Well, I got to tell you, I have not been out to many shows. However, I think I've been eating my way across the state. We started off in North Providence, Bailey's Bar and Grill. They had 4 pool tables. It's a nice local watering hole. They're part of the burger blowout going on by Rhode Island Food Fights. We had the steakhouse burger. The fries are really good. I'm that secondary part to the burger. You always have to have the fries. Well, I'm really partial. I'm a fat guy. I gotta have my fried foods.
I speak on behalf of myself as a fat guy.
But the diamond that they don't tell you about over at Bailey's is their wings. Their wings should have been in and probably would have taken the wing challenge. Jim Nellis, if you're listening, definitely want to hit up Bailey's Bar and Grill up in North Providence. Also, we were down the beach yesterday. It was a beautiful day out. We had to hit the Rathskeller because my wife won't let me go around the corner to the Nordic Lodge.
I love that place.
Yeah, well, they have gravy fries, but it's not just any gravy. It's short rib gravy, and you have actually chunks of the ribs, beef in the fries, and the fries are swimming in the gravy. Again,
oh, yeah.
If you're not a fat guy, your mouth is not watering. If you are a fat guy,
mine is watering.
Oh, I'm having a hard. I'm swallowing as I talk.
Which incidentally is how Eddie got this show.
I can talk and swallow at the same time. Jeez, thanks, Tony. I didn't want everyone to know that, but I guess now the secret's out. Also, he hit Four Brothers Pizza up in North Kingston. They have an excellent chorizo sandwich over there. Go ahead, make a joke
Which,
about...
by the way, I missed you by mere minutes.
I know.
I walked in, and those guys told me, oh, Eddie just left.
Well, luckily for them, because I think the bar would have caved in with the gravitational force. It actually is a really...
alike, right?
Oh, of course. Literally, we left our day job, and it's probably the closest restaurant to where we work, and the food is really good. Also, typical, you got to have the Chinese food once in a while. Place in West Warwick called Yi Express. They delivered. They run right to your door with the food and a credit card machine. You don't
They're
need
8 minutes
cash.
after you order.
Well, actually, no, it took about 40 minutes. But the size order that we had, 40 minutes was still pretty quick.
Yeah, that is good.
And, yeah, I can't say. In fact, this morning for breakfast, I finished the last of it 2 days later. But
You guys don't want to
again,
eat Chinese in the morning, man.
exactly. So, Justin, you're part of Black Sheep Productions now. That was a long, tumultuous couple of years going from where you were to where you are now. Tell me about Black Sheep Productions. What's your goal?
Black Sheep Entertainment, close enough, though.
Okay. I will fix that in the
That's
notes.
all right.
So tell us about it.
A lot of people know that I left Fran Budokan after a while, and I was working with Mike Carp for a while, and we had a great time working together. We're still really good friends. I talk to him almost every other day. I mean, we still support each other. I just decided that for the first time in my life, I was going to go out on my own and do my own thing and just do the best that I could. And we're on different paths because Mike books over at Simon's full time, which is awesome, and now I'm booking over at Vet full time for them as an in-house booking agent under Black Sheep. And I'm also doing shows at the Coliseum now as well, so it's kind of like my homes.
As Black Sheep, you're not alone. You have some pretty well-known people working with you.
Well, I took my time to pick the team that we were going to have, and me and Matt Ribeiro, who's one of the booking agents over at the Ruins. I met him a few years back because of his band Vegas Automatic, and I knew that he was booking over at the Ruins, and we did a lot of stuff when I was with Rockhammer, and me and Matt formed a really good friendship in the last few years, and he's like my brother in the scene, so we just decided that we were going to start this together, and we called Melissa Boudet from Extreme Alchemy Radio.
Met her. We chatted a few times with her.
Yeah,
She's
Melissa.
good people.
Melissa is very well known in Massachusetts. She does a lot for bands up in Western Massachusetts, Northern Mass, and such. But she wanted to join the team, and she was all about it. And I knew her for a few years now, and she's just a great person. And then we took on Neil Libby, who didn't have much experience putting on shows. However, he is in this scene a lot. He supports everything. He goes to every show.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere, and he's one of the happiest metalheads I've ever met in my life.
He's far. If he's not on medication, I want whatever he's taking because he is far too pleasant to be a metalhead at times.
Yeah, I tell him that often. I bust his chops. Yeah, and then we do have one more person who's not known in the scene at all, but is a longtime friend of mine in high school. And when we were younger, we always dreamed about doing cool things like this in our lives. And we separated. We weren't friends for a while, and then we kind of saw each other years later, and he found out I was doing all this, and we started becoming really good friends again. So I decided to take him onto the team as running all of our websites, and he created a very professional website. He's real good with computers, and he just wanted to be involved in the team, so I just took him on, as the fifth member in Black Sheep. And all of us really get along, and most of us didn't know I should say, I know all of them, but all of them really didn't know each other.
Yep.
And now it's become like this family, and we do well with each other, and I love what we have going on.
Very cool. Well, we'll get back to that in just a minute. We're going to head out of here and take a break. We're going to leave here with Scarecrow Hill, The Road, on their After All CD. So here's Scarecrow Hill. You're listening to My Night Out Radio on Rhode Island Free Radio. We'll be back in a minute.
Rewind, back, let me tell you a story.